Cryptocurrency mining has grown into a powerful global industry, helping support digital currencies and blockchain networks across the world. But behind the technology and innovation lies a growing environmental challenge that many people rarely consider: the disposal of outdated mining equipment. As high-end mining rigs become obsolete faster than ever, millions of electronic components risk becoming waste. In this video, we'll explore the disposal challenges of high-end mining rigs, the environmental risks they create, and the sustainable solutions that can help reduce their impact. Cryptocurrency mining has expanded rapidly over the last decade. What began as a niche activity performed by technology enthusiasts has evolved into a multi-billion-dollar industry, supported by massive mining operations around the globe. Mining is essential because it helps validate cryptocurrency transactions and maintain blockchain security. To stay profitable, mining companies depend on high-performance machines that can solve complex calculations as efficiently as possible. These systems often operate continuously, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. While this nonstop operation increases productivity, it also creates heavy wear on equipment and contributes to growing concerns about energy consumption and electronic waste. As the industry continues to expand, so does the number of outdated machines requiring responsible disposal. One of the biggest challenges facing the cryptocurrency mining industry is how quickly mining equipment becomes outdated. Technology evolves at an extremely fast pace, with manufacturers constantly introducing newer systems capable of faster processing speeds and improved energy efficiency. For miners trying to remain competitive, upgrading equipment often becomes necessary rather than optional. This issue is particularly serious for ASIC miners, also known as application-specific integrated circuits. These machines are built specifically for mining certain cryptocurrencies and are highly efficient for one purpose only. However, once a newer and more powerful model becomes available, older ASIC machines quickly lose value and profitability. Unlike traditional computer hardware, many mining rigs cannot easily be repurposed, leading to growing piles of obsolete equipment. This rapid cycle of upgrades creates an ongoing disposal challenge throughout the industry. Disposing of high-end mining rigs is far more complicated than throwing away ordinary electronics. Mining hardware is built for maximum performance, not easy recycling. Inside these systems are complex materials and tightly integrated components that can be difficult to separate and process safely. Large-scale mining operations also face logistical challenges. A single operation may eventually retire hundreds or even thousands of rigs at once, creating enormous amounts of hardware that must be stored, transported, and responsibly recycled. Another challenge is limited alternative use. While some computer components can be reused for gaming, business, or personal computing, many specialized mining systems lose usefulness once they become outdated. Without proper recycling pathways, obsolete rigs may end up abandoned, stored indefinitely, or disposed of improperly. Improper disposal of mining rigs presents serious environmental concerns. Many mining systems contain hazardous materials, including lead, mercury, cadmium, and chemical flame retardants. When these materials are not handled properly, they can leak into soil and groundwater, creating long-term environmental contamination. Beyond toxic chemicals, mining rigs also contain rare earth metals and valuable materials that require extensive extraction from the environment. When outdated equipment is thrown away instead of recycled, these resources are permanently lost. Landfills become another growing concern. As mining waste accumulates, hazardous materials can slowly break down and spread into surrounding ecosystems, affecting both wildlife and nearby communities. Without responsible disposal, the environmental cost of crypto mining extends far beyond electricity usage. The impact of improperly discarded mining rigs often extends far beyond the country where the equipment was originally used. In some cases, outdated mining hardware is exported to developing regions with limited recycling infrastructure. These communities may lack the equipment and protections necessary to safely process electronic waste. Workers in informal recycling environments sometimes dismantle electronics without proper safety gear, exposing themselves to dangerous toxins and long-term health risks. In other situations, electronic waste may be burned in open-air environments to recover valuable metals. While this may seem profitable in the short term, the process releases harmful pollutants into the atmosphere and contributes to severe air quality issues. The environmental and human costs of poor e-waste management can affect entire communities for years. Although recycling may sound like the obvious solution, mining hardware presents unique recycling challenges. Unlike standard electronics, Mining rigs are designed for maximum computing power rather than easy disassembly. Recovering reusable materials can be difficult, time-consuming, and expensive. Many recycling facilities simply do not have the infrastructure needed to process specialized mining hardware efficiently. This makes responsible disposal more difficult for miners and businesses looking for sustainable options. That is why licensed recyclers play an important role. Proper electronics recycling facilities help ensure that valuable materials are recovered responsibly while hazardous substances are handled safely. Unfortunately, recycling is not always financially attractive. In many cases, the cost of extracting reusable materials exceeds the market value of what is recovered, discouraging recycling efforts. Manufacturers have an important role to play in reducing electronic waste from mining equipment. One major opportunity involves designing rigs with longer lifespans and improved repairability. Equipment built to last longer can reduce the need for constant upgrades and replacements. Modular hardware designs may also offer significant benefits. Instead of replacing an entire mining system, miners could upgrade individual components when necessary, extending the useful life of equipment. Manufacturers can also implement take-back programs that allow miners to return obsolete rigs for responsible recycling and disposal. Some companies are even exploring ways to repurpose older mining systems for alternative applications, such as artificial intelligence processing, research projects, or other high-performance computing tasks. These approaches could significantly reduce electronic waste accumulation over time. Creating a more sustainable crypto mining industry requires changes in both technology and behavior. One important shift involves energy-efficient alternatives like proof-of-stake systems, which require significantly less hardware than traditional mining operations. Reducing hardware dependence also reduces waste generation. Cloud mining offers another possibility by allowing users to participate without owning physical mining rigs, lowering overall equipment demand. Miners themselves can also make a difference. Instead of discarding old equipment immediately, they can explore resale opportunities, donations, refurbishment, or repurposing options. Education and awareness are equally important. Understanding how to responsibly manage obsolete electronics can help miners make smarter and more environmentally responsible decisions. Government regulations are another important part of solving mining-related e-waste problems. Clear recycling requirements can help ensure that outdated mining equipment is handled responsibly rather than dumped illegally or abandoned. Governments may also restrict the export of electronic waste to regions lacking proper disposal systems, reducing environmental harm in vulnerable communities. Financial incentives could further encourage sustainability. Tax benefits or recycling incentives may motivate businesses to invest in responsible disposal programs and eco-friendly technologies. At the same time, expanding recycling infrastructure makes proper disposal more accessible for businesses and crypto miners alike. Strong regulations, combined with practical support systems, can help reduce the growing burden of electronic waste. As cryptocurrency continues to grow, the industry faces an important responsibility: finding ways to balance innovation with sustainability. Technology alone cannot solve the problem. Manufacturers, miners, governments, and recycling organizations must work together to create better disposal systems and longer-lasting equipment. Licensed recyclers will continue playing an important role in helping recover valuable materials while preventing harmful substances from entering the environment. The sooner proactive action is taken, the better chance the industry has of reducing electronic waste and minimizing long-term environmental harm. With responsible practices and smarter decisions, crypto mining can continue evolving while becoming more environmentally conscious. Let's quickly review the key points. High-end mining rigs present significant disposal challenges because technology evolves quickly, making hardware obsolete in a short period of time. Improper disposal creates serious environmental risks, including pollution, hazardous chemical exposure, and unnecessary resource loss. Recycling remains difficult due to specialized hardware design, limited infrastructure, and economic barriers. However, sustainable solutions are possible. Improved manufacturing, stronger regulations, responsible recycling practices, and support for licensed recyclers can all help reduce the environmental footprint of cryptocurrency mining. The future of crypto mining depends not only on innovation, but also on responsibility. Thank you for watching. As technology continues to evolve, responsible electronics recycling becomes increasingly important. Proper disposal of outdated equipment protects valuable resources, reduces environmental harm, and helps create a cleaner future for generations to come. To learn more about responsible electronics recycling and sustainable disposal solutions, contact us today. Responsible electronics recycling today helps build a cleaner and more sustainable tomorrow.